Hey everybody, welcome to my craft room for another week of Craft Room Diaries. We are me and Barbie here are hanging out, and Ethel. I need to get out more. We're taking pictures today of the different tie-dyes and stuff that we've been making the past couple of weeks, and there is just so much to do, so let's get to it, and I'm going to take y'all along with me on the adventure as we prepare for DragonCon. So one of the things from last week that I've actually finally finished up is making the focal points on these fairy key necklaces. And up next, the next step on, I guess, the next phase of production is I'm going to be making 2 of these per necklace out of these beads and the scrap wire. So now let's see how these tie-dyes look on the mannequin. So we have just finished tripping. This house is a mess, y'all. We just finished getting pictures of all of the tie-dyes. That is a lot. Up next, Randy's going to be cutting leather for me, and I am going to be uploading to the website. Okay guys, so it's like 4 in the afternoon. Randy made us a delicious hot sandwich lunch, but we got all the tie-dyes that we got pictures of and stuff, but then Randy was taking them upstairs and found all of these tie-dyes that have not had any pictures or anything, so we're gonna do our full day's work again today. Like, I don't mean to seem exasperated at all. Actually, I'm pretty excited that we have so much tie-dye for not just the website, but hopefully for DragonCon. Hey everybody, it is the end of, come on in baby. It's the end of the day on whatever day it is. We got a bunch of stuff done though. Let me show you. Oops, sorry Z-Dog. So we still need to cut these rolls of leather here on the couch, but Randy got all of these cut out today. And it's dark in here, but we got all the tie-dye taken care of, and it's dark AF. I'm going to bed. We'll see y'all in the morning, but it was such a good day, and I got bit by a turtle, so if I turn into a turtle, just know that I loved you. Oh, but also you guys, we've blown like 2 fuses in the past 2 days, so uh-oh. Good morning everybody. Randy just finished cutting out. Look at all that leather that he cut out. And this stuff, y'all, this is thick. That is dummy thick leather. So I'm really, really proud of him. He did so good. And here are the pieces sitting and waiting to get turned into mini corsets. And Randy says here's the other 2 rolls that also need cut out. But those are significantly thinner than this side. Hopefully this was the hard part. Alrighty, you guys, guess who got my necklace restrung? It was me. I restrung it after like, it feels like months, but also our clasps came in, so I was able to get the fairy key necklaces, the whole stack of them. We'll have 7 to take to DragonCon, and Randy is in there cutting with scissors on another roll of leather. I'm cutting over here with the box knife just because this is an extra stretchy, slippery leather. And after Randy cut through all of that thick stuff, it was time for us to switch it up a little bit. We've worn down the tip of the box knife. It's still, it's still cutting. It's doing its job, but dang, that used to be pointy. So in between batches of like cut until my hand hurts on the leather, I am setting up the project that we'll be doing probably in tomorrow's live stream after we feature the shop update. But I wanted to show you guys in case you missed it, and I know our live streams can kind of be very yappy, like there's a whole lot of chit chat and not a whole lot of craft. So, but if it's not your thing and you don't want to have to watch through the whole live stream, I just wanted to point out to you guys the way that I prep the backs of these. You can see all that shine. I just coated the whole back in at least 1 layer, sometimes 2 or 3 to make sure that it's built up over the curve to just keep it to where there's no metal touching my skin, because I just prefer, and really on this one, the main contact points, if you can see there from the side, are the bail and the tips of the wings. But I'm making some little necklaces, and I have 5 of these, so I'm going to make 5 matching necklaces. We have limited display space in our booth. Like it's a 10 by 20, but a whole lot of it's taken up with like costumes and big things, so we only have enough room to display like 10 necklaces. So I'll make one design but make multiples of it, that way as we sell one we can put a new one out, you know. And then, you know, we try to have enough like one-of-a-kind pieces and other things to put out as well. So this is how I batch produce. So I have 5 of these. I'm prepping up 5 necklaces. I'm gonna make them into bead links, but other than the metal focal point and the stainless steel clasp and extender chain, all of the rest of this is glass and gemstone beads. And that's my favorite way because you know, I don't have to worry about metal allergies either in myself or in our clients whenever there's very little metal actually used in the piece. And so using like silver toned seed beads, or, you know, little metallic flashing faceted bicones is a great way to add in that metallic element without actual metal. I don't know if you can see how much my hand hurts, but Randy's has to hurt about 1,000,000 times worse than mine does, because he finished up cutting out all this leather, and now all of the mini corsets are all cut out. He says it's not that bad. You can't tell, but I can tell your hands are hurting.
It's just because they're swollen and puffy.
Well, but look at all that leather ready to be turned into 10 mini corsets. And so it begins. I already feel overwhelmed and exhausted, but we got this. Hey guys, it's 7 o'clock on Thursday. We start our work week back up tomorrow. And so I think Randy and I are gonna try to take some time off for the rest of the day. You know, maybe time off is a mindset, but we were able to get a whole bunch of all of the rest of the horns unmolded. I've got one more thing to unmold before I can take my day off. Okay, well, the rest of the today off. Let me show you. So we got that done. We got a little bit of a plan for which heads are going to be which, and we'll have to just stay tuned for that. And I was able to get, this is how these necklaces are looking. And so again, they've got the sealed backs, and then just bring in some Amazonite and green aventurine together. I'm pretty pleased with that. So just making progress. I'm so tired, and I'm so hopeful. I'm so hopeful that our hard work will pay off. So let's go unmold that head. This is a long time coming. You'll see. So Randy's helping me to unmold this today. You excited? No. What?
It's perfect.
Okay. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's it. Display it first.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
That plate and that plate.
Mm-hmm.
Lift her up and out.
Oh, there we go. You know? Well, it was probably because one of them just broke right off, but...
What do you mean?
That came out a lot easier than just cram it back down. Look at that, though.
Cramming to fix most anything.
We got one. We got one for Dragon Con.
This looks good.
You like it?
Yes. You want me to clean it up?
I will do that tomorrow. Let's take the rest of the day off.
Okay. What you doing?
Science.
You well ventilated in there?
Yeah.
Why stinky?
So, come here often?
Bye.
Alright, I want you to bye.
Hey guys, so I've just finished doing a batch, which is just like 4 of these. Well, it doesn't stink in here too. Well, it stinks in here pretty bad. It's 4 of these, sorry, caps that were getting made for the dragon heads. So I've just was in here. I've got a fan venting out the window. I've got this. I've got another fan. I wear my respirator. So, but we 4 out of, what is this, 18 caps that need to get made. So our work is cut out for us, but it's time for me to go have a magic girl transformation, even though I'm getting ate up, like something bit me, and get ready for my live stream today because we have a shop update to promote. We have some jewelry to make, and hustler's gonna hustle. Time to go make that bread. Hey everybody, so we just finished up our live stream. It's Friday. I don't know if I mentioned that, but let me show you what we made. Bunch of beads and stuff. So this morning I got 5 of those necklaces made. Randy got all of these rings set up for me, and then I got one of these to like done basically. It just needs the clasp and extender chain. And then I got another one lined up, and y'all kept me company while I was setting up beads. So it was really, really productive day, but we still have all of this that needs, I've made 0 progress on the dragon heads, but that's okay. We'll get there. Hey you guys, so we just finished up making 5 more caps, but I wanted to show you here on this side of the house. We did some weeding and stuff, but it's still, the yard is just a mess, but I'm loving, look at how the pokeberries, we've got some of them coming in. I'd like to use them as a stain on some of our gourds, because I just think that would be just awesome. But I gotta keep moving quick because these mosquitoes will eat you as soon as they know that you're here. But just because I'm excited about moving doesn't mean I can't take a moment to look at the sky, to enjoy these beautiful hosta lilies, and to enjoy the marigolds. This is like 2nd or 3rd year from my friend Lori had sent us these marigold seeds, and they are tall, y'all. You can see that's a tall marigold. There's me for scale. My beans are starting to come back. I got all weeded down around the pond, more or less. We still need to mow, and it's just a mess, but yeah, I think it'd be beautiful to have some pokeberry stain on the outside of the gourds. But the sunflowers are popping off still, which I just think is lovely. But that's it. That's the garden. That's today. I will see y'all in the morning on Saturday. Hey big boy. Yeah, it's really fun. I keep saying, oh, night night, let's go in, but also it's so fun to play. But dinner's ready inside, so look at them clouds. Man, the sky's gonna get so much bigger out in Alabama.
Good morning, everybody. I'm just making some more foam caps.
Hey everybody, so we just had our Saturday live stream and it went really well. Let me show you what we worked on basically the whole time. Mini corset panels. So I got 2 of them tooled because I'd kind of goobered up a little bit, but it'll be okay. But got started with them like this, and then they ended up looking like that because we trimmed the tips and did the cutting and, you know, the marking and the cutting. So we still have quite a bit of work to do on the corsets, but making progress every day. So now it is So now it is crock pot time, and I'm probably going to do a little bit more barge cement on the caps this afternoon, but I know I'm so tired and I'm so hungry. But we gotta keep going.
It's probably over
Good morning, everybody. It is coffee o'clock, and it is the start of a new day. Right here behind me, these are one of the things that it's supposed to be a coat rack. Like I used to just hang pot holders here, but now it's a mess. And that's exactly one of the sort of things that I would like to, while I have a little bit of time for my mind to ruminate on things before we get moved to the new house. How do I solve this? And step number one is I need to cut the amount of stuff that I have down significantly. And so that's something that we're going to be covering in the vlog a little bit more in the coming weeks. But right now, today, I am focusing just on, we're doing shipping. We have a lot of giveaways to ship out. We have, I don't think I vlogged hardly at all yesterday. We got some progress done on the mini corsets. I ran out of barge cement, so I hit a roadblock on the dragon heads, but I should be able to get them started tomorrow, like started. And I'm really excited about that. But that's not the only pile in my house that's like that, you guys. Send help and give your best advice in the comments. This is going to be a short vlog this week, I think. I don't know, I haven't started editing yet, but I'm going to do my best to, we're going to get the vlog done today and posted and scheduled for tomorrow, because that's one less thing for future Ron. And then I will start vlogging the creation of the dragon heads, and I'm so nervous and scared, and I hope we can do it. But we'll get started. Coffee. So we got all the shipping taken care of, and now I'm coming through, and I am lightly casing the leather that we've trimmed the corners off. These are going to become 10 mini corsets. These are all 10 cuts of the same piece of the pattern. And I'm using about a 10 to 13 ounce leather here. And I'm just holding it under. You can see those bubbles coming up perhaps. And I don't feel like I need these soaked all the way through. I just want them wet a little bit. And then I'll meet you back here for the next step. For the next step, I'm coming through with a wing divider. And I am marking very carefully a border edge When I've finished the stack of 10 with the wing divider, I'm now going to come through with an angled 1/4 inch ceramic swivel knife blade on an ergonomic. I just like this one because it's squishy. And cutting a nice, deep, bold line in this very thick leather. Following the line that our wing divider made. And it didn't have to be perfect, but I'm doing my best. When I've cut the lines with the swivel knife, I'm now coming through with a beveler. Links to all the different tools and materials will be down in the video description below. And the point of this is to chop down those high sharp edges that will not hold up well over time and wear and use. Oop. And I'm going to do that to the front and back of all of the pieces. The next step, once I've gotten all the pieces up to this step, which for the magic of editing, I've not gotten there yet, but we're fixing to do a live stream and I really wanted to capture this on camera first. I'm using a textured beveler and I'm just lining it up with that line that we had cut. And now I'm applying pressure with my pinky, and every time I hit, I try to let it skip and move along that line just a little bit. And it's gonna make a nice blurry, there we go. This is gonna pop whenever we get the antique gel applied onto here and do all the rest of the stain and stuff. So I'm gonna do this to all of these. Yeah. And those. Wish me luck. Alrighty, y'all. Yesterday I didn't get any footage. We did 2 giveaways for prints, which I'm just in love with our little Nomi. And we gave away 2 of the last 2 of the Super Mega Craft Box, which is a fantastic way to end off the day, or end off the month really rather. And then what we've got going on over here is I have moved on to the punching phase of our corset, and we got all of these pieces, 1 piece from each pile, so a whole corset's worth tooled. So it's got all that tooling, and so I think I'm going to get all of the corsets up to this step before I do the punching and setting and bringing everything together. I don't know, that's just what I'm thinking this morning, so I'll probably change the plan as we go, because whoops, that's just how these things go. And then, but this is the end of the vlog. Again, a lot of the things just take longer than a week to accomplish, but we got a lot of foundational projects done, like those foam caps, like getting the leather cut out and cut and getting it tooled and stuff. So I think I can get at least 1 of these tooled a day, and so that's going to be how I pace out that project over the next 10 days. And then we still have the dragon heads, and I still have the scale shoulders and mantles to finish, and necklaces to finish. So wish me luck, you guys. I need it. Happy crafting. Mwah. Bye. I'll see you next week.